Okay, guys, something extraordinarily unusual happened. You see there, I took down global number one for the third time. I lost my connection during this attack, and what my screen was showing me was completely different than how this replay panned out. So I'm going to walk you through the replay, and when we get to the part where it deviates from what I saw, I'll kind of walk you through and tell you what I saw on my screen. So standard approach, double barrage, but single artillery on each shock launcher and boom cannon. The proximity of those two just makes it advantageous. I didn't need the second artillery on either one of those two defenses. Drop the rifles, couple seconds of pause to separate the rifles from the tanks. Boom cannon here is targeting only rifles. Threw some critters over there to get a little bit of the defenses to turn, as well as just to clear those out because the tanks are going to be heading into this corner where the shield gen is. One shock on this trio of shock launcher and boom cannon. We're going to send a second shock onto the single shots there just to keep them from doing any more damage. Minding the range of this guy right here. We're just at the edge of his range. Once this cannon falls, flare to the corner. A little late on that smoke, but, still have, I believe, 15 tanks at this point. And with just two boom cannons to take care of, I'm feeling fairly confident. As soon as we established the range, a little late, boom cannon took out another tank. Still have 14 tanks, now down to 13 tanks. But as we're mowing up the defense, it's looking like it's going to go well. This shock, which is what I also saw, and there's some troops, I guess, of mine. Now here's where it gets super bizarre. I throw that. In my screen, I flare this first boom cannon. Now I flare this boom cannon. But I lost connection, and obviously that boom cannon flaring never took place. And so I was on pace because I flared down kind of right below where these tanks are, kind of right below this statue. I was just out of the range of this boom cannon. I flared right below this statue, still with about 12 or 13 tanks left, and out of the range. I probably would have finished the HQ off with 12 tanks remaining, only losing 6. But obviously that is not what happened here. And I am literally watching this for the first time with you guys. I did see I got the win, obviously, by the thumbnail, but it wasn't until I logged in. And, I wouldn't have minded losing. I would have had to diamond these troops back up. But this should have been about a 6-tank loss with my mega boost. And I really did. This boom cannon fell. I literally hit the flare just about a little bit below this troop building damaged guardian, and I flared back through a med kit on him, and then my screen said lost connection. So to see this, it's kind of unusual because I saw probably 10 to 12 seconds of gameplay before it said lost connection, and yet what it actually lost was a lot more. I guess I'm just lucky it didn't lose even earlier than that. I've never seen this happen this way. If you want to be a Chinese cartel conspiracy theorist, I guess here's maybe some ammo for you. Because, wow, taking down number one and then I lose a connection mid-attack. Like I say, I can't think that I've ever seen that happen. Certainly not that way. VP's dropping kind of fast. I'm down into if I clear the map, somewhere in the 1260s. If I would spend the time and effort to get my research bases, I would be in the 1270s. But what I'd basically just like one more shot at is I would like another shot, if the Boom Beach gods are willing, at global number one here. not just for the 3 crystal bonus, but I did a heck of a lot better than this attack here. At the end of the day, I guess it went down, but it cost me a lot of gold to retrain these troops. I still have Jason AK on the map, who I think might even be a little tougher than global #1 here, just because of the way his base is laid out. But kind of a weird one there, guys. Took him down, lost connection, ended up losing a whole heck of a bunch more troops than it looked like to me on my screen. Okay, I'll be out.